see. Okay, we're live. Excuse me. Still getting over a cold here. It is 5:06 p.m. on December 13th. It's Friday. And here we are in Fallout 76. Let me move this a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, new Enclave flag there. New Enclave uniform here, the golden Enclave uniform. So, really quick update. Sorry I wasn't here last week, and for those of you who didn't check, who don't use Twitter, I did announce there that I wasn't going to be there. I did a quick out-of-town trip for camping, and it was actually a short trip, because it got really cold, and we did not have the proper gear for it, so we ended up coming home early. So, anyway, though, yeah, that's where I was last Friday. I did, hey, Night Spearhead, hope you're doing well. Yeah, new season stuff is out. In fact, why don't we go ahead and take a look at that, because I now have the music turned off for the seasons. So I've got the first page here, which is Enclave T45 Power Armor, Enclave Military Fatigues, Bandana, Cot, all that stuff. And I've started it on this next page, which is, again, the Enclave Officer outfit that I now have, and an Enclave Grill Cooking Station. I also have the T51 Power Armor. I can't remember if that was... yeah, that was the most expensive one right there. Good. Good. Glad you're doing well. And the Enclave flag. I keep... Okay, yeah, when I got all these, I forgot to get this one first. So I wasted some time there. But yeah. Let's see the rest of this stuff here. That's neat. Orbital drop crate stash box. Sigma Squad paint for the Gauss minigun. Tesla cannon. Enclave lab coat. Scientist goggles. Super mutant. Plasma core recharger, that's neat. Exo 1 power armor. Oh, and they also have the prefixes and suffixes stuff. Possible to speed run with Adams, still in the seasons. I don't know. I don't think that's possible. Let me go to the challenges real quick, because I may not know what you're talking about there with the ability to speed run with Adams. But when I look at this, like, so if there's a challenge here I don't like, I'll re-roll it, but I don't see the ability to get like a new challenge, you know? So unless there's some other way that you're talking about, because the only way I could see to re-roll this with Adams is, or to speedrun this with Adams, is to basically get rid of one that you don't want to do, and then eventually you get to the point where you run out of the free ones, so you have to use premium ones. So, but I don't know about that. Yeah, so caught a cold 2 weeks ago, got over that, went camping for a night, and then so here we are. So real quick update on the lore videos. Still working on the Mothman cult lore video. Expect that one next week. And then, of course, the Fallout 3 Metro video will be coming before the end of the year. I have set myself the task of getting that out before the end of the year. Let's see. In the previous update, you're able to... Oh, no, yeah, I don't know. I never saw that. If it was there, which from what you're saying, it sounds like it was. I never saw it, so I did not do it. Let's see. Let's see if I try to click on one that I don't have enough score for, like, yeah, don't have enough tickets, complete challenges, and rank up. So yeah, I don't think that's possible. So I figured we could try and see if we could do the the Metro exploration. I'm really looking forward to that video. That'll be the last one of the year. Let's try to see if we can do Gleaming Depths alone. Again, this is on my Fallout world, so I've got... Basically, I don't take damage, and I do all kinds of damage, and don't run out of ammo. So we'll see what this is like, if we can. Because from what I saw, they're like, build a team. And I don't know. I obviously can't do that in my private world, at least not while I'm playing alone. So it's supposed to be a big snake boss here. I've not done any of this content yet. I specifically have been sticking to doing the season stuff until today, so that I could stream it with y'all. So why don't we go ahead and see if we can actually do that or not. Can I harvest in this? No. Unfortunately, I cannot harvest this ultracite. I will say that I am cautious. Like, I am a little worried about this stuff here. Not about the stuff that's actually around me right now, the ultracite, which would be very dangerous to be around. But what I'm talking about here is the lore, because from what I can understand, this is Enclave-related lore that is related to the White Spring Enclave. And I will grant you 100% that there were definitely damaged terminals in there. There's an entire wing of the White Spring Enclave that we have yet to be able to enter. The Biolab wing. But I'm just concerned with the fact that this is a live service game that they might just keep adding more and more and more and more lore. And it's like, did this stuff really happen? Or are we just putting it in here because you guys needed more content to put into the game? So, again, I'm fully open to seeing what they have here and seeing what's available, but as the game goes on, I'm always going to be concerned that they're just going to be adding things because they need more content, not because it makes sense for the story. So, let's go ahead and hear, because basically from what the stuff that I put into that lore video, which, yes, this will require me to make another lore video, which I don't have a problem with that. My whole thing here is, like, I felt like the story of the White Spring Enclave was pretty well nailed down. Again, we couldn't get into the Biolab wing, so it's always possible that there's more stuff in there. Excuse me, but there was never even, like, a mention of this kind of stuff, as far as I recall, in the main White Spring. So it would basically be the case that all of the records of this part of the Enclave would have been wiped out. Now, I will also grant you that there was no record of this branch of the Enclave up here within the White Spring, but that was basically explained by by Modus not liking Sodus and basically just ignoring Sodus. So I guess we could assume that that's something that maybe is going on here. Modus, of course, being the AI operating the White Spring.
Is in progress.
Sodus being the one operating the other base. Okay, we got a note. Raven LLC. Mark, it's Hanley. What the hell is Raven LLC, and what do they want with our mine? Why would they buy us out? Why would they buy us out just to close us? It doesn't make sense. I thought AMS protected its techs, or I'd never have taken this job. This company's gone off the deep end. We're already a dozen bots per person. Soon there'll be none of us left. You say we'll be transferred to Welch, but that's cold comfort. As soon as we get there, we'll see another round of cuts, and we'll be out of on the streets while those robots have our jobs. You mark my words, Mark. Nobody is safe. Nobody. Let's see who we got here. Trying to find a way to bring back a few survivors. Yeah, let's see. I don't know what to make of that message there. Drunkardi, as you used to be known. I'm not going to say your current name right now. Let's see. Good to see you, though. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay. So this is also a little bit interesting here, because if you recall the story of Welch, basically, just in the middle of the night, a bunch of Ultracite erupted up out of the ground. AMS tried to come in and seize the town. This seems to be some sort of reference to that. So let's see here. Interesting structure. Seems we're in Area A. No, wait. Oh, is that a door to Area A? And that's a door to Area B? And that's a door to Area C. I keep seeing this in the opening for the game. I feel like this mining company is some sort of shell company for the Enclave. Probably. Of course, you have to question, is it a shell company, or is it... Oh, Majora got unmasked. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Pushing this button.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I think we have a boss here. Ian 06 Guardian. Oh. Okay. Can I... Nope. Yep. Nope, not damaging it. Oh. Wait, it's got a Do I see the shield system? Do I just shoot? No.
Death is the only possible outcome of this engagement.
Is it maybe reusable? Let's see. This would definitely be bad if I was not in a Fallout world. This might not be possible with one person, unless you've got the ability to throw something behind it. They forgot the legs. Well, it's kind of like the Automaton DLC in Fallout 4. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me see if I can just... Because again, I'm effectively cheating right now. Let's see if I can try to shoot behind this thing. Man, this thing spins fast.
In progress.
Did I just see pillars? Oh, he can blow up the pillars. This might, again, this might not be possible to do as an individual. Shoot it from the back. Unless I'm just missing something else in the room, because it could well be that there's a secondary system that has to be destroyed before I can destroy it. What happens if I destroy these pillars? Well, looks like catwalks can destroy as well. Do I actually have any grenades? I think I've got some plasma. Unless I tossed those because I don't need them usually. There we go. Recover the shell. Let's see what happens.
Result in death.
No, yeah, that's my main issue with Fallout 76. Is that all of the enemies always feel like they're just bullet sponges.
Systems operating at full destructive potential.
Got a cat in my lap. Is this? Oh, look at that. There we go.
Opponent destroyed.
Now we're finished figuring things out. Is there gonna be another? See, this is how you investigate events. Oh, there we go.
Malfunction. Recalibrating.
You got 3 degree Fahrenheit out there? Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. I live in Texas, and the coldest we've gotten hasn't even actually properly frozen where I live yet. That's it. Oh, it's taking some damage. Over here. Okay, I'll turn it down. Audio. See effects. I'll drop those down significantly. That's a little
Elimination will
low.
be swift.
We'll see how that goes. 50% down. Okay, can I shoot it? No, I can't. Still can't shoot it. Has something else been exposed now that I've? Now, because it keeps opening these, but there's nothing left on those. Oh, is this something? Pressure? Oh, it's like a pressure plate here? Yeah, that looks to be the case. These are little pressure plates. Good, good.
Do not resist. Force
Yeah,
will
okay,
be
so
met
these,
with force.
they got Nixie lights in there. In the Great Smoky Mountains. Come on, man. What am I supposed to do now? I finally found these little panels that open, but I don't know what to do now. Let's keep looking around a little bit.
Mercy is not a feature of this US programming.
Hey, Acorn Electron, good to see ya. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. I was pretty busy this past week. I canned 24 pint jars of pickles. Comes out to 3 gallons. If my math's not wrong, which I don't think it is. I've gotten behind on my canning. But I also need to get this lore video out, so that's what I'm going to be doing next. Push more buttons. Is there anything? Okay, is there anything else in these? Oh, Lord. There we go. Is that a button? Yeah, let's go back and see if there's another button on the control panel, maybe.
Combat mode active. Collateral damage expected.
Nope. Jeez Louise. This has got to be hell when you're playing without, basically, infinite health. That sounds nice. I've always wanted to kind of brew some alcohol. I have once got a beer making kit. Let's see if there's anything to these wires.
Termination. 98.9%.
Looks like these folks got caught up in here. Wait, we got doors here. Let's see what's in here. Can we? Nope, inaccessible. We got a beer making kit once, but I did not have the proper bottles for it. So it ended up being the case that I thought it was, but they were not tight enough, and so the carbon dioxide simply leaked out. So I basically brewed flat beer.
Mercy is not a feature of this unit's programming.
Man. I wonder if I can go stealth and maybe get a chance to look at this thing without it trying to shoot at me. I doubt it. I'll give it another 10 seconds here. If I don't see that danger thing dropping at all, then I'll just assume that it's not going to work. Should have soda streamed it. That would have been funny. I do actually have a soda stream, so I could have tried that, I guess. Oh, man.
Weapon systems operating at full destruction potential.
Alright, yeah, that's not doing anything. Okay. Well, let's look around some more, then. I was assuming maybe if I could just sneak up behind it, I could just take a look around, but... Okay, these things I don't think are anything. I keep looking at these as though I'm expecting them to... They do look like they move, though, don't they?
Nothing will stop this unit from fulfilling its mission.
Man, this is one of those things that was always weird to me about, like, playing World of Warcraft and stuff like that, was like, who figured out the strategies you have to do for raids and stuff like that? Because you gotta assume that a lot of people, like, either there was an explanation that was provided by the company and people just knew about it, or you have to assume that, like, a lot of people died just to figure out these strategies for these raids. I still can't do None of these seem to open. Let's see. What happens? Can I open them all at once or something? I don't think so.
Do not resist. Force will be met with force.
Why don't I look this up real quick? EN06 Guardian. Let's keep looking at them all here.
Combat mode active. Collateral damage expected. Two health bars, melee is not possible. Shield generator on its back, which is targetable with VATS. Can shoot explosive weapons. Do I have any explosive weapons on me? Disengagement is authorized.
I'm sure that I
Destruction of
do.
hostiles is mandatory.
It did? Okay, why does it follow the grenade? Interesting. Can I... It's not letting me target it. Can I maybe shoot it from above? And maybe hit it? Because otherwise, yeah, we'll have to simply do this
This unit is invincible.
with somebody else. That seems to be working. It says it's on its back. Where exactly is it moving? Is it that? No, that's a gun. Yeah, it's using VATS to target the grenades. And unfortunately, I can't die, so it's one of those things where it's like I'm kind of stuck in here with him. Okay, yeah, we can talk about the Game Award announcements. So let's see. Witcher 4 looked interesting, to be sure. I think I've said this before. I'm one of those weird people out there that has not played Witcher 3 significantly. I've beaten Witcher 1 and 2, but not Witcher 3. But I definitely have interest in it, and I will go back and see about beating it at some point. Maybe if I... those little cans back there on the back? That does not seem to be it. Yeah, I still have a couple grenades left. Wait, am I even using these grenades when I throw them? Doesn't look like it.
Death is the only possible outcome of this engagement.
That seems to be the case, yes. Death is the only possible. Yeah, the one thing I will say is that I do share people's general concerns about making Ciri into a Witcher, because my understanding is that only males can become Witchers, and only when they're, like, prepubescent, basically.
Mercy is not a feature of this unit's programming.
But it's one of those things where I'm open to seeing what exactly there would be the reason for it. And if it is the case that her older blood like makes it so that she can do it regardless, then yeah, we'll see. What else was there? Oh, Outer Worlds 2. Definitely looking forward to that. I played Outer Worlds 1 on stream a bit, but I never actually finished it. Might need to go back and do that at some point. Yeah. Not get caught up in the lore until it's a bad game, yeah. People are willing to forgive a lot of stuff if you make a good game. And I mean, at the end of the day, while Cyberpunk 2077 started out as a bad game, they definitely have made a lot of progress in that. And again, Witcher 3, even though I personally have not beaten it, I know a lot of people have. I don't know if this is going to be possible for me to do this. Let me just toss a whole bunch of grenades here. Let me get the plasma grenades, because those are going to do more damage regardless. What was that Shattering Grounds thing I have I don't know where these grenades are coming down. I'm trying to drop them down on top of them, but I don't think that's doing anything. Okay, other things. So yeah, Outer Worlds 2 looks interesting. I'm definitely wanting to see what they do with that story. I was talking to my coworker today about that. But the grenades just go straight, they're just going straight through him. Because my coworker, he does like RPGs and stuff, but he's never actually... Is that doing anything? Let me try this again real quick. Hey, David Shrek, welcome to the stream. I can't tell if that did any damage or not, which tells me even if it did do some damage, it definitely did not do enough damage to make it worth it. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Because this is just going to go on forever otherwise. I might just have to exit the game and come back. But yeah, I was talking to my coworker about Outer Worlds. Excuse me. And, not to really get too spoilery here about the main story if you're not aware of it, but effectively what you discover is that the cluster of stars, or not cluster of stars, the cluster of planets, the system in which everything exists. Yeah, you have to disable the shield, but I think you have to have somebody else there to do it. You gotta have one person that's distracting it, you gotta have somebody behind it shooting it. So, but basically the star system in which they settled, all these corporations are controlling everything, does not have the proper nutrition to support the human population. But it's not something where they're dying from a lack of calories, they're dying from a lack of micronutrients. And so it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, like, all the little stories throughout the whole thing are definitely interesting, but it's one of those things where it's like, while I personally find that kind of science fiction story to be very interesting, I don't think that there's a lot of people out there that probably have the same feeling about it, where it's like, ooh, death by nutrition, by malnutrition in like 20 years. It's like, definitely, again, for someone who finds that kind of stuff interesting, I find that very interesting. But as like, it's not like there's a comet speeding towards the world or an alien invasion taking place. It's, yeah. Well, yeah, and again, but it's not even low food. It's poor quality food. It's that the food that they're eating will not sustain them long term. Let's see what else we can do. I think I've already done all the challenges for today, though. Yeah, I did all those gold star challenges. What about some of these? I can work on these. Acquire different diseases. Let's do that. I wonder what... You know, it would be nice if they would list here, like, what you don't have. Because, like, looking at that, like... Oh, there we go. Tato flowers and thistles. I've never collected tato flowers and thistles on this guy. Let's see if we can find those. But yeah, again, I don't know if that resonates with people, but there's my thumbnail for today. It took me about 5 minutes to set that shot up because I had to keep moving the flag around and stuff because the lighting was all wrong and everything. But yeah, so looking forward to Outer Worlds 2. What else was there? There were a lot of anime games. And it's one of those things, it kind of feels like a racist joke to say, yeah, all these Asian games look alike, but no. There were a lot of anime games. There was, some of them looked interesting. Let's see. There was that one weird cat game. I still don't even know what was going on with that. And a lot of people talking about it today. Thistle, thank you, at Wavy Willards. Let's see if this farm has tato flowers or not. A lot of people were saying that that cat game is a scam, which if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, it was really, yeah, American games look alike, yeah. Well, I will say of genres, a lot of American games will look alike, or Western games, if we want to say that. Like a lot of fantasy games look alike, a lot of science fiction games will look alike and stuff like that. Let's see, we got, yeah, soot flowers. There's a carrot flowers over there. Let's see, blackberry. I don't think they were growing the blackberry here. I think that's just okay, there's aster. I've picked so many aster over time, though. Firecracker berries are fun. Let's see. Let's just go see about getting that thistle outside Wavy Willards. Alright. Have a safe trip. Let's see here. There was The Last of Us 2 remake, remaster, or something like that. And it's just like... And it's coming to PC, so at least there's that. But PlayStation just right now seems to be really on a kick of remastering and remaking games, but they're not even that old. And it's like, what are you guys doing over there exactly? Because yeah, like, and I definitely have found that my scope of what is recent in time has definitely been expanding as I've gotten older. But I don't feel that The Last of Us or that Horizon Zero Dawn are really that old. There we go. There's a thistle. Okay. Now I still need tato flowers. Oh, thank you. That makes sense. What else was there? Oh, it was neat to see Ella Purnell on stage. With Todd Howard, and also to see Harrison Ford there. Stuff is 2 remastered HD remake. Yeah. Yeah. Is that it? Did that count? It didn't seem to have counted. Let's see. No, it was it in here? Yeah. Wait. It did. Oh, they probably have to be collected on a mainstream account for that one. Okay. Well, we can do that regardless. What we got? Starlight berry and swamp plant. What is swamp plant? Oh, radiated and nuked. Okay. Okay. What else can we do here? Well, regardless, I think we'll have to go over to a standard world. Well, at least adventure world. No, it's my fault. I didn't know. There we go. Private adventure. What else was there? Okay, so I will 100% say this, that I don't think I've played any of the Game of the Year nominees, but I will say that it surprised me regardless that Astrobot won Game of the Year, because I don't know, I never feel like that kind of game is ever a Game of the Year sort of game. But again, I've not played any of them, so... Yeah, that was definitely more interesting, the fact that the colonies had lost contact with Earth. And, like, what's going on Earth, and why is that the case, you know? I do wish that there had been some sort of announcement of, like, a Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas remaster. Apparently I haven't played this guy in a while. Oh, no, that happened just the other day. That was with the most recent update that stuff happened. Nintendo or the games company again. Yeah, I didn't get the whole Microsoft's this is an Xbox and this is an Xbox and this is an Xbox thing, and it's like, I get it, you're doing cloud gaming, but like, I thought you guys were trying to sell hardware here, and if you're saying that everything is an Xbox, then an Xbox isn't really an Xbox. If everything is something, then nothing is anything, you know? And why would people spend 600 whatever it is bucks on a Xbox Series X? Yeah, again, and so yeah, Sony, I did see some new stuff there, but a lot of their stuff does really seem to be remakes, remasters, which, again, not of games that are all that old. Let's see if that counted. Let's see. Challenges, survival. Yes, that did count. Okay. So now then, where's the closest free fast travel point? Fort Atlas. Yeah, it was also strange in the Robo-Boy? What is the Astro Boy? Sorry. Okay, acceptance speech that he kind of wanted to say, like, thank you Nintendo for making Super Mario Brothers, but, like, couldn't say the word Nintendo. Like, what? Yeah. What else was there? It was definitely strange the way that they presented a lot of the awards, where it was just rapid fire, like 4 of them in a row without the people coming up on stage or anything like that. I don't know if that was maybe something that they'd set up beforehand where they knew those people weren't there, so they didn't bother to hand them out in the standard manner, but it was... I've never seen anything quite like that at an awards show, so it was just a little bit strange. And the fact that it was like 4 hours long, and again, they would do these little bursts of 4 awards that nobody was there to accept or anything. Well, and the Swamp Plant I'd only be able to get if I actually dropped a nuke, so that I don't think is going to happen right now. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Deck and Cross. Let's see here. Alright, did that solve that challenge? That did. Fruits and berries. Let's see here. Starlight berry. I know I've seen those. It's just a question of where I've seen them. Deploy camps. Collect wood. Acquire diseases. Let's see. Sludge lung. I really would have thought that I would have gotten sludge lung by now. I feel like I've gotten that on at least one character. You know, I'd have probably gotten it on my Fallout Worlds character, and I just have not gotten it here. Starlight berry. Yeah, let's go to Black Mountain Ordnance Works. Fast to Vault 76. I'll need to do a video on Vault 76 at some point. It's not going to be a very long one, but there's definitely some interesting stuff there that we still don't actually have any closure on. Specifically, what happened to the security team from Vault 76. Because the security team, unlike most vaults, was not picked from the vault's population. Instead, they were a separate entity that seems to have just simply disappeared in the aftermath of the vault opening. So, Spawn Swamp Plant's doing a quest. Okay. I figured because of the challenge, with the way it was named, Survival. Oh, fungi, plants, and nuked flora. I was reading that specifically as nuked flora. So, okay. Yeah, you're probably right there. Okay. If you're unaware of Black Mountain Ordnance Works, it's based on the real-world McClintic Wildlife Refuge. That's fresh in my mind right now because it's in the Mothman Cult video. Specifically, the Black Mountain Ordnance Works, or again, the real-world McClintic Wildlife Refuge, was the spot where Mothman was first seen back in 1966. I'll have to check on that. Yeah, if you need fungi, Wendigo Cave is absolutely right. Welcome to the stream, William Baltz. Hope everybody's having a good week. Let's see. Okay. Right, I'm here for Starlight Berries, I believe. Let's see. It's difficult to see in the fog because I'm looking for those little red flowers. But yeah, so again, with Vault 76, we still don't know where the guards are. For a long time, I was also hopeful that the guards from Vault 111 would show up in Appalachia at some point. Because that is another vault where the inmates were a different population from the guards. Because of the nature of Vault 111, where they were in storage, cold storage, and the guards left. And my hope would be, because it's just 20-something years after the war here, that we might see them show up at some point. I'd also been hopeful for a long time that, there we go, that when we found, yeah, happy Friday to you, that when we found the Overseer, because if you're not aware, when the game first came out, the Overseer was not in the game. You couldn't find her anywhere. Instead, basically, you just found a series of holotapes, basically that you were following, like, her path, until you finally got one final holotape after launching a nuke, where she was basically like, oh, I'm so disappointed in you for launching this nuke, and it's like, literally, everything we've learned here tells us this is the only way to possibly stop the Scorch Beasts from being an existential threat to humanity. Like, this is the only way. So, what are you doing? You know this stuff too. You've been reading all the same things we have been. I mean, the entire Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel is dead because they tried to handle it in a standard manner without nukes. And if they couldn't do it with actual, like, real-world military training and with power armor, what chance are a bunch of Vault Dwellers going to have? But yeah, getting back to my point. Right, I was fast traveling here to go to the swamp. Because I feel like Crash Plane would be a good place to look for bog plant or swamp plant. She wasn't in the game, so I was hoping that when she would show up in the game, that she'd have the Vault security staff with her, and that effectively we'd have like something of a, like, not really properly Vault-Tec organization, but like a Vault-Tec organization, which by which I mean it would not in any way be actually aligned with the main body of Vault-Tec, now that we know that they're still around thanks to the Fallout TV show, but that it would be like its own separate faction. Taggarty's Thunder. Yeah, I mean, they were actual Army Rangers. So if these Army Rangers turned Brotherhood of Steel Knights and Paladins were not capable of taking out the Scorched Beast threat themselves without nukes, what chance would just run-of-the-mill Vault Dwellers have against them? I should actually look up what Bog Plant looks like, because, or again, I think, is it Swamp Plant? I think it's Swamp Plant. Let's see here. Survival, nuke, yeah, Swamp Plant. Another good spot is the spawn point for a dire chemical. Well, I'll just look it up real quick to make sure I know what I'm looking for. Because it's going to be a lot easier to find it if I actually know what it looks like. Oh, yeah. I've seen those before. Okay, let's go to dire chemical.
Directly west of Dire Chemical. Yeah, it is Friday the 13th. There we go. Wait, did that not count? That clearly didn't count. I thought that was it right there, though. The Strangler Pod, which looked to me like this swamp plant thing. Swamp plant has a 50% chance of to be harvested when picking a Strangler Bloom. Okay, so you gotta just pick Strangler Blooms until you get one. Yeah, and Friday the 13th in December isn't quite the same as in October. Let's see here. No, these are just the red vines that are grown out of Vault 94. I gotta wonder if there's ever going to be any sort of conclusion to that, because that's that's an ongoing issue, as far as I know. The red strangler vines growing out of Vault 94 just continue to grow outward, and I don't know that we've actually talked about doing anything about that yet. I think I did see something of a schedule for upcoming content for Fallout 76, and one of them was something about a bloom. So I don't know if maybe that's going to be something related to these red strangler vines. We'll find out. It'll be interesting to see. Let's see. Is that another one right there, or is that the same one that I've already picked? Yeah, it's the same one I've already picked. Keep on the lookout. There we go, there's some more. What if I don't want my gear to protect me from waterborne disease? I'm trying to get sludge along here. Oh, there's another one. Huh. Am I sure I'm reading this right? Yeah. It says there's a 50% chance. Now, statistics say that by the time I picked the third one, that it probably, now fourth one, that I probably should have gotten one. So, in terms of uploads for 2025, so if you have not seen me talk about this yet, I'm going to be doing 2 a month, and I'm going to be doing, month by month, I'm going to be doing a different game. So, we're going to start with Fallout 3. So technically, yes, this year I'm going to end with Fallout 76 and then Fallout 3. Next year I'm going to start with Fallout 3. And I'm going to do, let's see here, come on. It tells me here, sorry, real quick, Swamp Plant has a 50% chance to be harvested when picking Strangler Bloom plants. Is that not what these are already? These are not Strangler Bloom, are they? What am I harvesting here? Strangler Pods. Anyway, so yeah, this is the pod. The plant has to be open. Okay. And there's an event, if I remember correctly, up near Ella Ames' bunker that sometimes takes place. But yeah, so January will be Fallout 3. February will be Fallout New Vegas. March will be Fallout 4. April will be Fallout 76. I think I've got that right. And then we'll do Starfield. And so that way I will basically be focusing on one game a month. And I'm going to be putting the polls up on... Wait, no, it's the other way. I'll be putting the polls up in the Discord for what videos you want to see covered. And basically I'll put up 4 videos. Whichever 2 get the most votes will be the 2 videos that I cover that month. Or the 2 topics I cover that month, I mean. I feel like this is where I have found that thing when it is open. Oh, well, I'm glad that you like the videos. I enjoy producing them. I think this is this where I've seen it before? It's been a while since I've done this event, I fully admit that. This is it right here. No, that's a tree. Sorry. Again, it's been a while, and I think the event actually has to be going on for it to be in the game. So, what events are actually going on right now? Fly Swatter and Manhunt. Yeah, neither one of those are really... Manhunt is actually pretty simple and pretty quick, but it's also on the other side of the map, and it's not what I'm looking to do right now. Yeah, this is, wait. Oh, that's new stuff in my inventory. Okay, that's the stash box. Sorry. I thought I was looking at the Overseer's box.
But, okay. Let's see what other challenges we can do. I do not. I should. I do not do a live on Twitch. I will definitely look into doing that. I did do Twitch a while back. I should just do simulcasting with both YouTube and Twitch, and just monitor Twitch on my phone or something like that. Let's see here. Okay. Combat. Craft grenades. I'm not going to craft 73 grenades right now. What's one that I'm close on here? This is like one of 5 characters, so yes, that's why I've got such low numbers on most of these things. Kill Scorched with the laser weapon. That sounds like that could be fun. Kill Scorched with crossbows. Pretty close on that. Let's get a crossbow and kill 7 more Scorched. I probably could have just checked my stash box, but... So yeah, looking forward to getting the Metro video done, then seeing what I'm doing in Fallout 3. Could be... Let me actually... I've got the poll up right now. Let me open up my Discord on my phone and tell you what I'm looking at right now. What are the options? Again, if you go to the... there it is. Next lore video on the Discord. Currently, there are 2 votes for What Happened to Paradise Falls. But along with that, I've also got What Happened to Canterbury Commons, What Happened at the Dunwich Building, and What Happened to Vault 106. So those are the ones that we're looking at right there. Friday Fallout, then you're not exploiting. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I'll definitely do that. Because I basically am always streaming Fallout anyway. I've considered creating more videos on the Elder Scrolls, but if you have not heard me talk about that before as well, it's like I would need at least a couple of months of basically, so if I were to start covering like a location in Skyrim or something like that, I would want to make sure to spend like a month beforehand making sure that I've checked every book to make sure that there's no reference to that location where it's like, oh, Tabor Septim hid out in that cave for a week. Well, you know. The thing about Fallout is that, especially when we're talking about the East Coast Fallouts, like I don't have to check in the Fallout 1, Fallout 2 lore all that much. And so basically I just have to check, especially when we're talking about between like 3 and 4, other than talking about the Brotherhood of Steel, Mayor McCready, and stuff like that, there's not, and some obvious connections between the Institute and, like with Dr. Zimmer, I believe it was, hunting down the android in the Capital Wasteland. There's not enormous amounts of connections between these things. So the nice thing is that I can like look within the game itself, and then I can also talk about the real world stuff that took place in those locations. With Elder Scrolls, it's like entirely within that game that I need to be looking for the, and again, not even within just that game, but there's probably something that took place in that location in like Arena, you know, that I need to be aware of. Okay, let's see. Right, I needed a stash box for a crossbow. Or I might just have to craft one. Let's see.
I wonder if they can make power armor.
I don't think I have one, unless I've got one and it's got a strange prefix on it. Alright, and I probably will go over my weight limit if I do pick up one, or if I do craft one. Can I store... There we go. That's nice. Let's get the crossbow bolts out of here, though. I only lost a pound of weight there. Okay, let's... do I have any... Good. Okay, that gave me a few more pounds. Let's see if I can hold a crossbow.
Make sure to pay
This is an ugly little base that I've got here.
Whenever come across a
machined
fallen
guns.
brother.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Gotta kill some Scorched. I think 7 of them was the number. Alright, fast traveling to the Rusty Pick. Yeah, looking forward to doing more on Fallout 3, because I haven't done any since I covered Grey Ditch, I think was the last thing I covered in Fallout 3. So, again, this month I will be doing the Metro video. which will cover all the different metro tunnels and the ways to get between locations within the city of DC. And then along with that, again, next month I will start covering... I will do 2 more videos on Fallout 3, so that'll be fun. Fallout New Vegas. I have now finished the RepCon and Novak videos. Those were the 2 most recent ones. I think the Novak video will actually get some traffic once the Fallout 2 TV show... There's another Starlight Berry. Starlight Creeper, I mean. Once the Fallout TV show comes out, I'm sure that the Novak video will get some more coverage. Because if you're not aware, there's been a lot of of pictures taken of the Novak set. So that will definitely be in the show. This is the one thing that I kind of hate about this Chinese stealth armor, is you can't see yourself aiming. There we go. There's another one. Yeah, the last time I streamed on Twitch, I was actually streaming Fallout New Vegas, but that was a few years ago at this point.
Gold.
Oh, jeez. There we go. Alright, so I think that's 4 more that I've got to kill now. Let's see what these guys have on them. Caps, crossbow bolts. Good, I got those back. Occasionally you find these scorched and feral ghouls where you kill them and they've got like this crazy amount of loot on them. In this case too, what is going on with that? My cat is curled. I've got a cat in my lap, a dog at my feet, and another cat that's curled up in a ball on the floor, and my wife was just pointing him out to me. He's got his head tucked between his legs right now. Yeah, I might do that. Jeez. That was a nice shot right there. Sorry. It's just I can't really see where I'm aiming, so it's nice when it actually does go through properly. There we go. Not to toot my own horn there, but yeah, I might need to do that here too, update the... Because I've been using Friday night streaming for a while. Cat streams are also popular, yeah. Okay. Well, just to tease things up here with the algorithm. There we go. That's the cat that's been in my lap.
What?
Ow! Jeez. I'd say more junk. Normally you find like an item. There we go. This has got to be the last one, right? Unless I misread the number. There we go. Yeah. Go kill a blood eagle. Let's see. Closest location for blood eagles is right here, Widow's Perch. I've always hated the fact that you have to pay to fast travel in Fallout 76. Like I don't know. One of my favorite questions people have asked is, who's that money going to exactly? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Right. North. Alright. Blood Eagle Ridge. One of my main complaints with Fallout 76, aside from bullet spongy enemies, has always been like, killing enemies has never provided enough real loot. And
So far, that one did not provide much. Let's try another. How he's gonna come back, but honestly, the AI making him run like that made it look like he was running away. Okay. Well, that one... But I've been getting... Like, so definitely a lot of loot on this one.
Find you.
Yeah. But I did also notice that I had my perk activate there. I don't remember which one specifically. Scrounger, I think, which is supposed to get you more ammo. I think that's what I've got currently activated right now. Let's see. Is it... How do you open that again? Perks. T. There we go. No. Scrounger. Yeah. 80% chance to find extra ammo in ammo containers. So I guess the game is now saying that these Blood Eagles and those Scorched are ammo containers.
How am I still alive?
That is such a weird concept. There is definitely a lot... So, yeah, that first corpse called you a liar, but everyone since then has been giving me plenty of extra scrap to take. Let's see. I think there's one more here. I mean, there's clearly one more here because I've got caution currently, but... Oop. Could have sworn I just saw an ammo container down here. I mean, I know there's the safe right there, but... Oh well. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, damn Bethesda. I will say that, like, as much as I wasn't expecting it, there was that little bit of me with the Game Awards that was... There's less in this safe than there were on those dead Blood Eagles. And that was a level 3 locked safe. As much as I was not expecting it, there was this little part of me that was really hoping for an Elder Scrolls 6 teaser trailer or something like that. I don't know how much longer it's still going to be before we get anything on that, though. This site almost looks like it's been looted. I mean, there's still the cooking pots in the plate, but I feel like there's usually more stuff here.
I fucking hate this place.
Yeah, there's definitely
Fucking
still
hate
one
everything.
Scorched left. Or not Scorched, Blood Eagle. I have wondered why the Blood Eagles have not become Scorched, because it... Like, I don't imagine that they're participating in the Scorched inoculation program. Maybe they are. Or maybe that's where new Scorched are coming from, I don't know.
I should be the boss. I really should.
Part of the problem here is I'm only wearing one headphone. So, it's difficult to tell directions. Black market does not exist. Let's see. Okay. So, again, Fallout 3 in January, Fallout New Vegas in February. What I'll probably... Again, I'm going to be putting up a poll as to what to cover, but I would hope that people would vote for me to cover... No, I'll try to put up only items that should be covered. So, what's it called? Boulder City, for example, is definitely a location that needs to be covered because I've been following the Courier's journey, and I'm now up through past Novak now, and definitely having finished the RepCon video past that content, so I'm to the point where I'm ready to cover Boulder City. But I'll find other locations in there that need to be covered, like the Junction 188, I think is what it's called. Stuff like that. I'll try to put together a list of videos that would make sense to cover, rather than just be like, oh yeah, I'll also cover whatever it's called, Jonestown, whatever the that Mount Charleston has or whatever. Have a good night, Acorn Electron. See you next time. Let's see. Alright, what else is there to do at this point? Because I have I have found that I cannot possibly do the Gleaming Depths alone. Not as a question of like I'm dying too much, it's because I can't kill the thing without somebody else there. Let's see, I could check on... We could probably do another challenge real quick. Let's see. Combat. Social. Yes, I could find more holotape games. Yeah, but I'm not going to know where any of those things... Oh, and those are in World anyway. Build the decorative stuff. Anything here that's close? Doesn't look like it. Photo mode in the forest region. I suppose I could, but that also feels kind of dumb. To just take 6 random pictures in the forest region. Let's see. Any of these close? Kill cryptids. Those aren't typically terribly easy to kill. Oh, look at that. Learn weapon plans. Well, we could try that. Learn armor plans is also close. Let's go to the White Spring. I don't know if I have enough. Well, we can check at like a train station first. So yeah, I'll have to investigate the Gleaming Depths. Maybe with my brother-in-law. He's played Fallout 76 in the past. Or it might be time to get my wife a copy. We'll see. But yeah, I need to because I need to be able to cover the new Enclave material in there. Let's see
Caps
here.
available in exchange for pillage, loot,
Weapons.
pillaged,
Wait, no,
loot.
notes.
Available in exchange for caps.
And wait, those are my notes. Jeez. 50 caliber machine gun. Now let's find the cheapest one because I don't really want to spend that much. But it needs to actually be a gun.
Previously
don't know
owned
that I'm gonna be able to
loot
find.
for sale. Mostly
Yeah, these are
blood
all
free.
mods. So yeah, probably it's going to be something like that. And there we go. All right, well, I think I'm going to close things out here. But next time, I should have the Fallout 76 Mothman cult video out by then. Definitely looking forward to getting that out to y'all. It's very interesting stuff. And then after that, again, back to the Fallout 3 Metro video. And I'll have that one out before the end of the year. So I will see you all. I think I'll see you all next time. Let's see. But yeah, the 20th. I'll definitely be here. I was thinking maybe because the next one after that will be on the 27th. Which I'll probably still be here because I've got that entire week off work. So at the very least, I'll be spending almost all that time making videos. So, well, specifically the Metro video, along with an enormous amount of baking that will have to take place. So, what?
Nothing.
Okay. Have a good weekend, y'all, and I will see you all next time.
We can count on being able to